Catherine.
Let's start off with a breakthrough in some global trade talks.
Yes, India and the United States say they've resolved a row over food subsidies that had been holding up a new global trade deal. India had wanted its food stockpiles excluded from the new trade facilitation agreement, arguing that they were necessary for the country's food security. Now, Washington has agreed the programmes won't be challenged under World Trade Organization rules, this allowing this new trade agreement to go forward. It's estimated the trade pact could add $1 trillion to the global economy by reducing tariffs on imports.
OK, let's move on to Japan next. There's speculation mounting that the government over there is going to delay a controversial tax hike.
Yeah, a poll by Reuters found that more than 70% of Japanese companies say the economy can't cope with another increase in sales tax that had been planned for next year. The last rise in April from 5% to 8% pushed Japan into its worst economic decline since the global financial crisis. One lawmaker from the Prime Minister Shinzo Abe's party said the controversy over the tax rise may even lead to an early election in Japan. So a really controversial issue that's also having an impact on the financial side too.
And on the markets?
Even the Nikkei we've seen as well has been risen today, up over 1%. This is investors sent some relief that that sales tax increase might not go through, which would, of course, be good news for Japanese companies, up over 1%. There's the final figures that you can see there. In China, disappointing data on factory and retail sales showing the world's second largest economy still not in a great state. In October, as you can see, Chinese shares fairly flat after that news. Here in Europe, a positive start to the trading day so far. Alstom, the engineering firm, one of the big risers in Paris, it's up around 4% after reports that it could return around €4 billion to shareholders after selling part of its activities to General Electric. We've also seen the French low-cost firm Iliad. They run telecoms firms here. Their shares up too after their most recent results.
OK, we're going to move on now to some news from Twitter. They've been twittering away about new ways to make money.
That's right, and the company says it could be earning $14 billion in annual sales in 10 years. That's up from $1.4 billion now. Twitter's been suffering from investors worrying about their shares, that the site doesn't have any long-term earning potential. It's yet to turn a profit by standard accounting measures since it went public. But the company's new chief financial officer, Anthony Noto, said the company was looking at ways of making money from users who view tweets but don't log into the site from their business partners. Now let's move on with a look at some of today's other business stories. YouTube is set to launch a subscription music service. The video site will offer ad-free streaming and offline listening for an initial price of $8 a month. The service, called Music Key, will be hoping to tempt some of YouTube's 1 billion users away from rivals like Spotify. Airbus's A350 jet has been approved for flight by the American aviation authorities. The FAA's approval was the main regulatory hurdle facing the new European model. It's set to enter service later this year with Qatar Airways and will be a competitor to Boeing's 787 Dreamliner. And the toy maker Hasbro is said to be in talks to buy DreamWorks Animation. A report in the New York Times says the discussions are advanced and ongoing about a deal. A tie-up could allow Hasbro to find a new market for its toys, including My Little Pony.
One of my personal favourites back in the day.
Just for you, Catherine.
Just for me. Thank you very much. I'll be looking forward to that. OK, finally now, we were telling you a couple of days ago about how Victoria Beckham has been named one of the world's top businesswomen. It seems that it runs in the family. The value of brand Beckham growing and growing. Yes,
and this time it's down to 12-year-old Romeo, who's made a star appearance in Burberry's Christmas ad. This is the advertisement from the luxury brand. The company's finance director, though, was grilled on a conference call with journalists yesterday about how much he was paid for his starring role. Reports of the weekend say that he got a fee of £45,000 or €57,000 for doing this ad. The company didn't confirm or deny that figure. They just said that they were very happy with the result, which has been viewed more than 5 million times on YouTube so far. The issue, though, is mainly due to the fact that Burberry's not doing very well financially. Their profits fell by 11% in the 6 months to the end of September. Many investors wondering if investing in Romeo Beckham was the best use for their money.
Oh, I don't know. It's a lovely advert. Might get people buying a few Christmas presents, mightn't it?
'Tis the season.
Bit of Beckham magic. We all love the Beckhams, don't we? Thanks very much, Stephen Carroll there with the business news. All right, we're going to move on now to looking through the international press with Flo